that is another weapon in your armory, another bullet in your clip. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and do it. You know, nobody could call you a biter if you learned it from the source. You know, no, I'm not a biter. I'm a student of this person. You know, so nobody could call you a biter. I don't consider that biting. I do a lot of things that were taught to me by a lot of teachers. I've had a lot of teachers and mentors. I've been blessed. And when I bring those, I don't see that as biting. I see that as me showing somebody my pedigree. You know what I'm saying? When I battle a nigga, you are battling everybody that's ever taught me anything. I will show you Buck 4 in battle. I'll bring him back to life. I will show you crazy legs. I will show you wiggles. I will show you action. You know what I'm saying? I will show you track 2. I will show you young niggas. I'll show you floor phantom. I'll do a floor phantom move, come back, change into K-Mel, and be K-Mel for a split second. Like, that's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? You'll see a little bit of everything. So, and it's not biting. It's me showing my pedigree. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about that. Question 4. What's your thoughts about these B-boys and B-girls who only focus on winning competitions and only practice their skills, moves, sets just to win competitions? The only problem with that question is that you put that kind of competitor, that the athlete, and call them B-boys and B-girls. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2005, I predicted this. I'm going to quote myself. Game is going into 3 different directions now. You're going to have your traditionalists, who's going to want to keep it real and gutty and be them cypher snipers. You know what I'm saying? I said you're going to have your performers. Those are the cats that you're going to see, you know, dancing with Madonna and Britney Shields or whoever, you know, on stage in the music videos. And I said you're going to have your athletes. These are the people that's going to take the dance to the next level as far as exposure and competitions and things of that nature. And they're going to behave as athletes. They're going to train like athletes. They're going to eat like athletes. They're going to take care of themselves as athletes. And when they go to a so-called battle, they're not going to a battle, they're going to a tournament. And they enter a competition that is structured like a tournament. So these are tournament breakers. These are professional battlers. You know, they're not, you know, there's people who could do all 3. You know what I'm saying? There's cats that's done all 3. I used to do all 3 when I was in performance crews, you know, because in Rocksteady, you have to perform. You understand what I mean? However, I was a traditionalist. And I used to go into, like, Stilo, you know, who was all 3. You got people like Bam from MZK, who all 3, you know. It's possible, you know, it's always better to focus on your strengths, but it's possible, and I predicted it back then, and how I feel about it, you know what, that's a representation of me on a wider scale, you know, making Red Bull money, monster money, and stuff like that. I'm not hating, because at the end of the day, that is a reflection of me, that is a representation of me, you know what I'm saying? I feel the cat who has it in him to be that dude. Because trust me, if it wasn't for my surgeries and stuff like that, I'd still be that dude. You understand? I'd be bringing it Braun style, I'd be bringing it gully. I wouldn't be on some set and move shit like they are. However, I would be in the same circles as them. And that's just another aspect of the game. And whether it's your thing or not, I feel we have to respect that. And I always use the NBA as, you know, basketball players as an example. The rawest cats in the world on a basketball are street ballers. We know that. You know what I'm saying? West 4. And even hardcore than that, the Ruckers. You know, in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Those street ballers are the illest cats in the world. However, they look at the NBA and they support those NBA players, and they buy their jerseys, and they buy their Jordan sneakers. You understand what I mean? And they cheer and they root for them when they watching them on TV and the whole 9 yards. Don't need to go outside and keep it even iller, more real. You know what I'm saying? On the streets with the street ballers where it really counts. You understand what I mean? However, those same NBA basketball players, they look at the cats who ball on the streets and the street ballers, and they give them mad respect. And they know, you know, I don't care how many millions I'm making, Jordan knew he had to go to the Rutgers to get his respect. He did that. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant knew I ain't gonna get my respect on the street until I go to the Rutgers and and I play on the pickup game. You know what I mean? Like a nobody, and ball against them cats. You understand? They recognize that I could be making millions, but I gotta keep it real with these guys and go and represent over there and say I've done that. You understand what I'm saying? So there's not only a mutual respect, but there's a mutual balance as far as support. You know what I'm saying? In the breaking world, we don't got that. We got traditionalists hating on cats that want to battle and go to competitions, and then we got cats that battle and go to competitions and think they better than this nigga just because they got a Red Bull BC1 belt. You know what I mean? And it's not like that, man. We need balance as far as respect and support. You know what I'm saying? Because the only people that hate on them contest niggas is those dudes that can't go and win those contests. You understand what I'm saying? You give anybody else an opportunity to go out there, win a contest, put a dope trophy or a belt or a plaque on a wall, and get lots of fucking, corporate. Because when we look at it, Red Bull, Monster, that's corporate. Get corporate money. Man, listen, anybody would take that opportunity if they believe they had a chance to win on it. So at the end of the day, man, I think there's just a little bit of jealousy and hatred going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it real. Like I said, man, the game is divided into many ways, and there's an avenue for everything when it comes to dance. It's not like niggas is bumping elbows and squeezing and 1,000 little fucking mosquitoes piling up on one pile of shit. You know what I'm saying? There's enough out there for everybody. And different avenues that people can venture off, whether it's the competition, whether it's the entertainment, the stage, the film, whatever, whether you just want to keep it real and go to jams. And there's room for everybody. We just need mutual respect. You understand what I'm saying? That's the only thing we need. We can't knock somebody for making a decision in their life. That's their life, that's their decision, that's what they want to do. I don't call them B-boys. However, I don't call them fake. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them cats don't battle in a cypher. They'll get smoked, but don't battle in a cypher. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give them that props. You know what I mean? It's not easy to win a contest. It is not easy at all. I put out more energy and more mental strength and more everything to win a contest. A cypher is easy. I could nickel and dime you all night until you run out of moves. I don't even gotta think about that. That's me by instinct. But the competition, it's a different level. It's not a higher level, it's not a lower level, it's just a different level. It's just a different chamber in the Shaolin Temple. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's all relevant, I don't think we should have this much fucking hatred, man. Like, I come from an era where we ain't have all that. You did what you did for fun, and you ain't made no money off it. If you made money off it, it was very little. You was either hitting on the street for change or winning a contest in some club, for $100 that was gone that same day because you had to split it with your crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays we got so many different opportunities, and we need to start celebrating not just the opportunity, but the brothers who take those opportunities and go on. I have my list of favorite B-boys. I got my list of traditionalists, and I got my list of competition B-boys. And a lot of times, there's a few that fall on both lists. You understand what I mean? Focus is on both my favorites list. My favorite competitors and my favorite, traditionalists. So there shouldn't be no separation, and I don't think there should be no hatred. I think we need to embrace them brothers, but at the same time, them brothers need to come down to earth and embrace the traditionalists. You know what I'm saying? We need balance. We don't need the best B-boy ever. Because at the end of the day, the best B-boy ever is not going to be there for you when you can't dance no more. You know what I'm saying? I have to push myself. I will push myself and I will break. I will battle. However, I tell people I don't dance no more. But the general hip-hop audience is there for me because of what I've done. We need to be the same thing for other cats. You understand what I mean? Granted, some young dude ain't putting in the work I'm putting in. They still young. They still having fun. They still winning championships. Let them do that. The realest cats, as they get older, they're going to find their place, you know, their little niche, and they will continue being part of the scene, even if they can't win a competition no more. And that's when you judge when somebody's real enough. You don't judge them when they're in the heat of their career. You judge them when their career is over and if they still get back. Because a lot of us, a lot of cats, if they couldn't get paid off of what they do, they wouldn't be doing what they do. Those are the cats we need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Those are the cats. But they still be breaking if it wasn't making money. You feel me? So that's the true question. Alright? Question number 5. What do you think about B-boys and B-girls around the world nowadays? Oh my God. It's at an all-time high. And I think, you know, with the exception of little third world countries, of course, I'm talking about the professional people, the people that take this serious. I think the world is on an even scale right now. You know what I'm saying? For every superstar from this country, there's somebody in some ghetto in some little foreign country that will destroy his career with one move or one freeze. Excuse me. You know, I think the game is ill. The only thing I don't like is the faux G's, fakes, the wannabes, the people who trying to be what they not to be. You know what I'm saying? Cats that don't know how to play their position. That's what I got beef with. You know what I'm saying? If you're a DJ, you're a DJ. Don't try to lecture B-boys. You know what I'm saying? If you're a B-boy, you're a B-boy. Don't try to tell a DJ how to do his thing. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of beefs with DJs, but I never complain to a DJ because I don't DJ. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of beefs about DJs. You know what I'm saying? And competitions and all that. But you never see me dissing a DJ and what he does because I don't do that. You understand what I mean? That is not my place. It is a place for a real DJ to step up and say, yo, you doing, you know, slow your roll. You understand what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's my beat. People that don't play their position. People that don't understand their position and they don't play their lane. And one more thing that I dislike about the scene today is that cats don't know when they've gotten beat. You know, in my time, when a nigga beat you, nobody had to tell you. There was no judges. There was no 3, 2, 1 point. You knew you got smoked and you walked across the floor and you gave homeboy your hand like, boom, you got that. You understand what I mean? The dancer would decide who won in my days. You understand what I'm saying? Or rather, who lost. You know, cats would go head up until somebody was like, yo, this nigga got it. And that's what's missing in today's scene. That realness. I've seen cats come out and do like crazy, ill, perfect air flare